Hey everyone, this is Gina from The Modern Green Life, and today I'm going to be reviewing the AllBirds running shoe. AllBirds is a shoe company that's dedicated to creating eco-friendlier and more sustainable shoes. And one of those shoes is the AllBirds Runners, which is meant to be a running shoe. The main reason why I bought AllBirds was because they're known to be extremely comfortable shoes, but there are a lot more reasons why I got them. Number one, they're environmentally friendly compared to all other shoe products, and they're very dedicated to being more sustainable in their resources. For example, these laces are made out of recyclable plastic. The foam itself is made out of castor bean oil, which is better than the petroleum oil that a lot of commercial shoes use. The rest of the shoe is made out of wool, which actually helps with the comfort factor, and it makes the whole shoe feel like a very comfortable sock on your foot. It also allows for that breathability and the stretching. I have to say here and now that AllBirds is one of the most comfortable shoes that I have ever worn. It feels like you're wearing a very poofy sock in a cloud. And as you guys saw in my last review, not only do I pay attention to what products are made of, but also how they're packaged. And AllBirds packages their shoes in 90% recycled material. Now, to be honest, I haven't really ran in these shoes. I would run like from my apartment to my car because it's cold outside, so I can't really go and say that this is the best running shoe, but in terms of casual, everyday, walking around the city type of shoe, this is probably one of the most comfortable shoes that I've ever worn for that purpose. With this, comfort does come at a cost. The shoe right now is selling at $95 per pair, which is actually a pretty steep price if you're used to like $20 or $30 running shoes or regular casual shoes. For me personally, I thought it was worth the cost because I don't really have that many shoes. And so this shoe actually takes care of a lot of different categories. It's a casual shoe, it's a comfortable shoe, it's a walking shoe, it's a running shoe. All those combined, really you're getting a couple of shoes in one. But that honestly is your choice. One of the next questions of a shoe that's very important is how long does it last? I used to own a white pair of AllBirds before these. I had that shoe for about a year and a half, and I wore them every day to work, and I wore them on the weekends. They actually held up pretty well. However, there are some things I do have to warn you about this shoe. I would not wear them sockless. They can be worn sockless. They don't produce any type of odor. The temperature control of the shoe is pretty good in terms of keeping your feet hot or cold, different weather. The only reason I would say not to wear it sockless is over time, my toenails started to scratch the undersurface of the shoe. And so you could see where my toe was starting to wear down and create almost like a hole at the top of the shoe. I realized, oh man, like that's not good. So I wore socks instead. And after I started wearing the socks, problem went away. If you got sharp toenails like me, maybe don't wear them sockless. The shoe does start stretching out more and more the more you wear it. I've heard people say that they'll just dry their shoes in the dryer, then it will shrink back. I've tried that. I washed it in the bathtub because I don't trust the washing machines. And then I dried them, not in the dryer, but air dried them. And they did get a little bit tighter, but it will never return to its original dome shape. It actually fits and contorts to your foot. Another caveat about not so much the longevity of the shoe, but what the shoe looks like on your foot. You can see your toes wiggling through the top of the shoe. So if you're the type of person who doesn't like their toes or anything being shown on a shoe, this shoe will not do that for you. It will not hide your toes. And if you have wide feet like I do, the ends of your toes will kind of pop out a little bit on the side. In the video, I'm actually extremely stretching out my foot to be as wide as possible to show you what your foot will look like in the shoe, but it will show. They also don't come in half sizes, so I would recommend that if you're going to get this shoe, you go a size up. So for me, I'm a 7.5 and I got an 8, and you see that it actually fits perfectly on my foot. I'm not tripping over the shoe or anything, so it's still a good size for me. My first shoes that I bought, which were the white pairs, I actually got the size down, and I definitely definitely saw the stretching of my shoe a lot more because I got a size down. So I would say go a size up and you won't see that as much stretching and toe shadow as you would if you go a size down. This shoe is also advertised as very good for all types of weather, so I tested that junk out. I got it through rainstorms, snowstorms, hot days, humid days, all the days. And I would wear those sockless, with socks, all of that thing. It actually held up really well. I never felt that my feet were too hot or too cold. When the rain hits the shoe, it actually repels the water for a little bit. If you keep the shoe like dunked in like a puddle of water, then the shoe will start getting wet. So at the end of the day, is it worth it? Hell yeah, it's worth it. I love my AllBirds. I got a white pair before. I wore them every day for a year and a half, and then I ruined them in a mud race. 2 weeks later, I bought another pair because it's super comfortable, can be worn in a lot of casual environments, washable, it's environmentally friendly. It's just like psh, 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 checking off all my check boxes. I am not endorsed by AllBirds, and I do not get money from AllBirds. I just get comfort and happiness from buying their products. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any other eco-friendly products that you want me to review, put them down in the comment box below. And if you do want to watch more reviews of any other random eco-friendly product that I get, be sure to subscribe up below. Oh no, or down here, or here, wherever I decide to put it. And of course, until next time, stay green everyone. Bye!